Hey, what's up, everybody? Trent T. Daniel back with another episode of Mastering the Markets, the YouTube channel created specifically to keep you from becoming what? A broke ass trader. This is a no broke ass trader zone. Before we get into the video, if you could please hit that like, that subscribe, and the notifications button. Like and subscribe lets everybody and YouTube know that you're loving this content. Notifications will let you know when we get more uploaded to you. Today, we are going to talk about what I have found to be, and we created it at TechVision Software, the absolute best US30 indicator I have ever seen. And I have looked at a lot of them. Now, I'd say US30 because US30 is a market that's a little bit different than the currency market. And there are a lot of people who specifically like to trade US30. I get a lot of requests to do videos on US30. So I'm going to do that and start it with this indicator. But this works just as well on regular currency pairs. Okay. In fact, it works fantastic on currency pairs because I helped create it. I'm not going to say it's the absolute best indicator I've ever seen on the planet, but I am going to say it is one of the best indicators I have seen in a long time. And it took us a long time before we put this thing out because we had to make sure that it did exactly what we wanted it to do and did it well. So let's jump straight into it. So I'm going to pull up my screen here and we are going to look at this chart. And let's go ahead and start with this one. This is CAD CHF. Now I'm showing you this. I know I said US30, but this is a pair that tends to trade a little flat. Okay. It's not the most desirable pair to trade in the world. So what I want to show you is how this indicator performed. Again, the name of the indicator is called TradeScore EMA Extreme. You can get it at TradeScore Pro. It's $59 a month. That's a little pricey for an indicator, but for the results that it gets, it is well worth it, okay? So just log on to tradescorepro.com. It's a tradingview.com indicator, so you've got to have a TradingView account, and then you just plug this in. It will be in your invite-only scripts when the company installs it to you. So let's see what this thing does, okay? So what I did is I went back to first trade in January of 2022. That's this year. And I went through and just marked these red and green lines, or these green and red lines. Green means we won the trade. Red means we lost the trade. And I'll show you kind of how the science behind this works. It is based on a lot of the EMA strategies out there and a lot of EMA theories. What this one does, it combines multiple aspects of those theories and those strategies and puts them into one where it filters out most of the bad, as much of the bad as we can filter out, which you can never make anything perfect, and give you a whole lot of good. So as you can see, one of the things you'll notice that if in a typical indicator with EMAs on it, usually the price action tends to get far away from it. But if you notice, the price action pretty much sticks real close to the red-green line that you're seeing here, which is exactly what we want, okay? So literally speaking, if you had none of this, if you didn't have this red and green line, all you needed is your sell signals and you'll be just fine. So let's kind of explore these a little bit and see what we got. So out of each one of these, well, actually, let's just look at this as a whole. So on this chart, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 winning trades. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losing trades. So that's 11 out of 19, which is about 57%. Now, the way that I calculate or that determine what is a winner or a loser is that the price when a buy or sell signal is given, this is the ATR, okay, which is the ATR stop loss. And if the price does not hit this before it hits take profit, which would be roughly half of that. Some people do 1-to-1. I tend to do half because it's an indicator, which means it'll be working while I'm not there, okay, because I plug it into a Pine Connector account and have it automated. So I just go 50% of that, okay? So that's what I consider to be a losing trade if it hits that stop loss, that ATR stop loss, and a winner if it does not before it hits my take profit, okay? So this is how it traded on CAD CHF, which is a little bit, like I said, it trades kind of flat. So ultimately speaking, it's, you shouldn't expect a high win rate on this, but 57% is really good for an indicator working on a pair like CAD CHF. Now let's jump over to US30, okay? Because I said this is the best US30 indicator that I have seen, and I'm going to show you why, and I am proud to say that we created it. So what we've got here, I did the same thing. I went back to early January 2022, which is this year, starting at the 2nd of January. And let's see what we've got here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 good trades. And we've got 3 bad trades. And if you'll notice, they were in the midst of some pretty tight consolidation going on right there. So you see this kind of just choppiness back there. That's where the losing trades came from. US30 is a very strong trending market. So a lot of times you don't find it caught up in a lot of that consolidation, but when it does, that's where we start picking up some losing trades. So only 3 losing trades out of what is that, 14? Very, very good numbers. Now let's just go back to another currency pair. Let's go to AUD USD. Okay, which trades again very similar to US30. It ranges, it trends a lot. It doesn't range a whole lot, but when it does, it does. But it's still it's for an indicator to work this well on US30 and a currency pair is pretty cool. So you've got all the way back to January 2nd, 2022, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 green lines and only 1 red line. That is 15 out of 16 trades, guys. That is absolutely fantastic. And again, that's the reason why I want to go ahead and mark these lines and show you how we came up with whether something was a winner or a loser. So all in all, guys, if you are looking for an indicator that is really strong in the indices markets, and this would work just fine on the Germany, other markets as well. So it's not just limited to US30, but this is really, really a fantastic indicator, and it works just as good on currency pairs and Forex. So log on to tradescorepro.com. That's tradescorepro.com. Go ahead. The subscription is like $59 a month, which personally, people say it's a little pricey, but it's well worth it when you're looking at the win percentages over there. It's well worth it, and there's a lot of technology and there's a lot of logic that goes into this to try to deliver these kind of results. So it's a pill that's easy to swallow after your first couple of successful trades. Okay. So again, log on to tradescorepro.com, lock in and get yourself a copy of TradeScore EMA Extreme. Hope it works well for you. Works great for us. We absolutely love it. And thank you very much for tuning into this YouTube video again. We really do appreciate your support. And if you would keep on tuning in and also hit that like and subscribe button and the notifications button so you can be notified when we upload new content. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. No broke ass traders. Happy trading. Bye-bye.